What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cincinnati Bengals versus Pittsburgh Steelers. NFL matchup going down Sunday, December 1st, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to .com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and an NFC North Division rivalry matchup here. One of my favorite games to watch every single year when it is played. You got the Cincinnati Bengals coming into this one 4-7 on the year, 6-5 against the number after a 34-27 loss to the Chargers in their last game. They did have a bye week last week, so maybe that gave them a chance to hit the reset button. While the Pittsburgh Steelers come in also off of a bit of an extended mini bye after they played on a short week last week, lost 24-19 to the Cleveland Browns. And, if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, not necessarily the loss you want to take. I mean, you don't necessarily really want to take any loss, especially within the division. But even with that loss, you're still a half game ahead of the Baltimore Ravens, as, they're currently 8-3, or the Ravens are 8-4. And, this is a Pittsburgh Steelers team that I didn't really expect all that much from this season. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I didn't think that they were gonna be as good as they've been. I thought Russell Wilson and Justin Fields weren't necessarily a quarterback combination conducive of having a ton of success. But I'll eat my words about Russell Wilson. He has found his game once again. Last week, 21-28 for 270 yards and a touchdown, even though it was in a losing effort. Still, you have a Pittsburgh offense that has done fairly well. They're great in terms of rushing the football. They rush it at the second highest rate in the NFL, 8th in rushing yards per game. And you're going up against the Cincinnati defense that's been susceptible all season long. On the other hand, you got the Cincinnati Bengals offense that leads the NFL in passing yards per game, 3rd in completions per game. They're in the top half of the league in yards per completion, yards per attempt. That being said, I think that that's because they've been playing from behind in so many spots that they have had to resort to a passing game script. And, they've been in high-scoring games, but look at this. Look at 3 of their last 4 games. 34 points allowed to the Chargers, 35 allowed to the Ravens, 37 allowed to the Philadelphia Eagles. And granted, there have been times where Cincinnati's been competitive. I mean, they just played the Chargers and the Ravens in back-to-back road games. But maybe it's just time to admit that the Cincinnati Bengals just don't have it this year. Maybe, this is a spot where, Mike Tomlin has thrived over the course of his career. Leading the Pittsburgh Steelers as a division road underdog. It's been absolute money. And catching 3 points with the Steelers, who I feel like right now are the better team. I know it's from a talent perspective on paper. You go like Joe Burrow, Russell Wilson, you take the receivers for the Bengals. But it hasn't played out like that on the field. And I think that even in a do or die spot, the Bengals haven't stepped up at times this season. I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers stepped up and are accounted for here. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers plus the points in this one. And that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.